festival.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And it's Lam looking for options for movement.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That is a great pick out. And he's managed to get free. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He is through here. Lam.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Lam. Vieira kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Mbappe. And that's really well manoeuvred. Bellingham wins the duel this time. Always onto this. Hits one! Well, now it's a race for the... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Bellingham, and again! And it's come back out to him. He's scored! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rivaldo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Aims beyond the defence. Short changes him with that pass. Lam. Upamecano gets over and intercepts. Bellingham. That's a nicely measured pass. He's Rafael Leao! That is decidedly lacking.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Ruben Dias. Now it's Mbappe. Davids. Liverpool upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
He's in plenty of space here. Oh, perfectly measured that. Thuram gets across to intercept that.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Ruben Dias. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Rice. Bellingham. Passes coming off in quick succession. Rafael Leao! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Liverpool are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And he's let fly. Defending was strong and firm. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, no joy this time. Lam
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Davids! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Hernandez makes the interception. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Haaland. Played back in, and here's Haaland. And we've reached half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Here we go again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And he was alert to it.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Roberto Carlos. Kyle Walker. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Davids. Now it's Haaland. He's under a lot of pressure there. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And it's Cruyff. Strong running down that left flank. He's looking unstoppable! And he's made sure that's not getting through. Cruyff with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
It's Rivaldo! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least. because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Davids. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face. He gets big! It's a goal!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Marcó en el minuto 67 el dorsal 18. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. We have got ourselves a real chance! And it's in!
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Liverpool go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Davids. And that's gone loose. Lahm. Lahm is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And he welcomes it in. And it's been given away. Oh, important interception. Couldn't squeeze it through. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he was quick to react. And that's a goal kick. Davids gathers from the goal kick. And it's Lampard. And that could set him on his way. Gullit showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, can he get onto this? And he's quick to snatch it back. And there's green grass ahead of him. Turan. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Nunez. Deftly away. Lampard. Van Basten.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Van Basten. Looking tidy in possession here. Davids. Rummenigge. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Rummenigge couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And that will be it. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's had it nicked away. Rijkaard.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defender.
Big header! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Roberto Carlos. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Madrid have it back and can go again. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. And it's played forward. He's had it taken off him. Mbappe has given away a free kick. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
De Bruyne. Oh, no joy this time. Now he's off and running. De Bruyne. Davids. Thuram cuts out the pass. Lampard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Kyle Walker. Gets a good foot in there. Ruben Dias makes the interception.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Roberto Carlos has created one goal already. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lahm carries the ball down the right. It's a mighty effort! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Time and again they are repelled. And here's Haaland. Cruyff. Now, what about a counter-attack? Roberto Carlos has been caught there. It's a foul. Well, he's hit it long, but astray.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And here's Cruyff. Lampard. Oh, just skips. Tries a shot! No mistake! And there's the goal they've been looking for. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Half-time getting close now. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Lahm is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And here's Messi. That pass has been well intercepted. That's headed upfield. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Keeper sees it all the way. And there's the end of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Madrid sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Oh, it's Lampard. Just the goalkeeper. Oh, shooting chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Thuram. He's gone forward. Lahm. And here's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Forwards and with intent. And that's really well manoeuvred.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Lam. Darwin is wide and looking to get onto this. De Bruyne. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Haaland! Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's a nice ball.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Messi could try cutting inside here. And he's certainly caught in there. It's a free kick.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. So who's he going to be aiming for here? And that's gone behind for a goal kick. No, again, there's no way through. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff, who's on a run down the left wing. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Davids, and that's a superb pass. Bullet being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Oh, well played. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Goalkeeper's ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Hullet. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Messi. Liverpool can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
This interception, his positioning was spot on. Walker cuts it out. Oh, that's well spotted. Driving on and making good progress. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's a key interception. Davids. And here's Haaland. Bullet. Walker spots it and intercepts. And here's Haaland. Nunez. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. And it's Lam. crossed in. Oh, smashing header! And more, and more, and more! And they are pulling clear here. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
And yes, it's him again. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. 5 minutes left on the clock. Well read, nice interception. Khac. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. No, that's been intercepted. And that's been won straight back. Liverpool looking to pass their way through. Rodrigo! It's in! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Schmeichel has got himself a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead.
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
Liverpool finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Dumfries kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Thuram makes the interception. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Cruyff. And here's Lampard. And the shot! He's got a goal! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Lampard. And it's Lahm. Lahm is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Madrid are already cruising here. 2-0, a fabulous start. Well, that is one way to stop him. Moved on forwards.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Bellingham. Davids. Great hit! And he cuts out the supply. Messi with a definite fell there. Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Some front-footed pressing going on here. And he ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Looking for the run. And the pass is intercepted. Davids. And he's managed to get free. Can he spark a counter here? Gently done. Davids. Shot could be on. Davids deals with that comfortably. And it's played forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, that's a key interception. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos. Cruyff. Oh, that's nice. Roberto Carlos is in a really good position out wide. And it's Gullit. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Lampard tries a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. And we have our very first corner. It's a mighty effort! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, that's fabulous. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Lampard. Can he finish? They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Madrid find a position of real strength now. Mbappe. Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now that's well seen too. Oh, perfectly measured that. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Hernandez spots it and intercepts. Davids. And there's the end of the first half. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Madrid very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Chiellini. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Rafael Leao. Oh, no joy this time. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Roberto Carlos gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. And it's Gullit. Spread it left. Lahm.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Van Dijk wins the duel this time. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Distributed tidily. Oh, good ball. Lahm. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Mbappe.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Davids. Liverpool looking to pass their way through. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Davids! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Bellingham is the guilty party there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Gullit being hunted in packs.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Now it's Mohamed Salah, and that could set him on his way. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's onside. He's got away. Hits one. He scores. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Lacking for neither time nor space. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world.
We have already started here.
And here's Bellingham. Now it's Rafael Leao.
Roberto Carlos
Cuts out the pass. Now it's Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Dembele. And here's Mohamed Salah. Dembele. Oh, that's a fine interception. Tries a shot! Goal!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Lam just loves to go forward whenever he can. And the pass is intercepted. Well, played right into his path. Mohamed Salah showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now, who's going to be first to this? Dumfries kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Cruyff. Out for a throw. And he's intervened well there.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Upamecano. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Rafael Leao really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity.
Quickly taken. And here's Dembele. Upamecano. And here's Rafael Leao! And here's Mohamed Salah. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Pull it. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Has a look and place it forward. Vieira. Davids. Pull it. And it's Roberto Carlos. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And they can counter here. Davids. And that is a little undercooked. Nedved powering forward here. Lovely bit of skill. Cruyff. Messi. Decent hit! He scored! They have come roaring back!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. And it's Roberto Carlos. Played into space out wide. Rafael Leao might just make this. Nesta. Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, it's come loose. Backward it goes.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh no, this does not look good. Nesta gathers from the goal kick. Upamecano. Davids.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Now it's Cruyff. Gets a good foot in there. Rafael Leao. Lam deals with that and the first half is done. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. Some first-half thoughts?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Oh, that's a key interception. Nedved. Lam. Oh, that looks a good ball through. And it's Nedved. Now Davids. And here's Hullet. And that's a... Davids! He scored!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Just so calm under pressure, and he... It's Salah! Oh, nearly. And it's Lam. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in.
Messi! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Bullet looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
It's a goal kick. Thuram is there and he can pick it up. Now it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao! Gullit is onto it in a flash. Lam. Nedved. Lam. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Bellingham. That is a great pick out. Dembele. And here's Rafael Leao.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Lam. Vieira. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Cambio de jugadores.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Keeper's not concerned by that.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. And here's Van Basten. Lam has it out wide and a big header! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
And here's Rafael Leao. Holland. Mbappe. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
That is good alertness. Nicely aimed pass. Big chance! He's got a goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a... Could be danger here!
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Liverpool needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Now it's Van Basten. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Haaland. Davids. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Gullit might just make this. Koulibaly makes the interception. 5 minutes left on the clock. Good read, needed to be.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here.
Oh, what a mistake!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vieira. But it's lofted through here. Oh, super find. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And he was alert to it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Roberto Carlos into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. That's good play. And here's Lampard. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Está abierta entre semana y en días de partido. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Into extra time we go. Madrid pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious?
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And it's Van Basten. Oh no, that was never going to make it.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Davids. Rummenigge.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Rummenigge. He's found a way through. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Madrid with the corner. They're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Roberto Carlos. Oh, quality clearly deserved. Oh, what has happened here? Thuram. But it's Thuram. Forwards and with intent. Davis.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Bastoni calmly anticipates. Mbappe chasing after it. Extra time reaches half-time. Yeah, 90 minutes long gone. 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? Well, we are already up and running again. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Haaland. Lampard. Mbappe. Lahm. Lampard. Now it's Hullet. Played out wide. Lahm. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Corner number 2 then. And the header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Davids takes control of it and he's on the move. Now the finish! And again! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Madrid take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but...
Real chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Quality ball. Stood up well to him there. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Bullet voted... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now this could be a chance. He's having a go. Pull it. Madrid have a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Great work on the overlap. Hits one! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pick.
Looks for the finish. Great effort, but no way through. Madrid with the corner, they're first. Has a look up and drives it forward. Liverpool are looking to go. Can he finish? He's got it all! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's De Bruyne. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. De Bruyne. Madrid have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, can he get onto this? Messi. Gullit. Gullit was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Decent hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's a half-decent try. Haaland. Haaland. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Cruyff. Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Rice. De Bruyne. And through to the goalkeeper. No, that's been intercepted. That's been cut out, well played. Gullit. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival, works it forward, and here's Cruyff.
Cruyff really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Haaland. Haaland. Mbappe! Mbappe! It's in!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Liverpool get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Mbappe. De Bruyne. Madrid heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Showing great feet there. And here's Haaland. And that has been clubbed away. Roberto Carlos. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And here's Haaland. And it's Salah. And that is expertly dealt with. The pass has gone astray.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Lampard charging forward, the ball at his feet. pull it. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And it's half-time here. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Madrid leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch.
There's the shot! Really well taken goal. A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, what's he done?
Haaland. Oh, not quite. Mohamed Salah. Haaland. That's cause for mild irritation. And he's heaved it away. Real chance here. Haaland. And the shot. This time surely. Oh, taken with style. Right back in the game. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half, just
It's a mighty effort! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Haaland. Mohamed Salah! No mistake! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. You never know when they're beaten.
And Messi! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he was quick to react. Liverpool appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Shapes to shoot! He scored! And they've got their lead back.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Madrid go into the lead. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Now it's Lampard. Rice. Liverpool are looking to break at pace.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He can run onto that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Cruyff looks to get on the end of this.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Messi. Lahm. He has found the way through. Spread neatly. Messi engages and forces him off the ball. Upamecano. There's the crossfield ball. And Mohamed Salah. Into the last quarter of an hour. Well, they've got it again. And here's Mohamed Salah.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
De Bruyne! It's there! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, extra time looms now, but that leveller creates great impetus, and they've got to fancy their chances of pinching victory from what looked like the jaws of defeat.
So a chance here, what can they make of it? And distance is no problem here. The angle's tight for a shot. And that was very necessary. Played with finesse. Lam cuts it out. And here's Mbappe. Nunez. And he's managed to get rid. Bullet is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter. Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders.
Can he put it away? Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Madrid take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
And they've got a throw. Ah, good steal. He just read it. That's really well manoeuvred. And he goes cross-field.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, that's well spotted. Bellingham.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's gone forward. Thuram promptly onto that. That's that, the end. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. Messi. And Messi!
Oh, that is rather wayward. It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Now it's Mbappe. Haaland. Haaland! Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Davids. Looking for the runner. Mbappe receives it in a... He's got tall! And it's come back out to him. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Liverpool with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Now the finish! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Rice making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Gullit is onto it in a flash. Bellingham. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Bellingham. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, it's come loose. Shifted upfield. Lahm. And it's Messi. And he cuts out the supply. That's good running with the ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's looking wide.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, that's been cut out. Well played. Lahm charging forward down that flank. Lahm. Rafael Leao.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Bellingham. And he welcomes it in. And he was quick to react. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Cruyff in acres of space out wide. Oh, important interception.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now that's well seen too. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Davids. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Lampard. Gullit. Lahm. That looks a good ball through. Walker does really well there. He is strong. Rice.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Bellingham. Lampard, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Back into the middle, well read, and the danger is averted. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
The ball has bounced loose now. Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And he's picked out the run. A lot of space ahead of him. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Davids. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. No way through there. Bellingham. And here's Rafael Leao. Bellingham. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
El dorsal 2, Chiellini. El dorsal 20, el dorsal 15, Messi. El dorsal
Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Well, it is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Van Basten! And another try! And the keeper's glad to see the back of that.
Well, you can't fault him for his confidence, nor his willingness to have a go at that.
Liverpool choosing to make the first change. Well timed, excellent interception. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He is through here.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Thuram cuts out the pass. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, played through for the wide man.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Rummenigge, and it's played in, climbs up big! And the lead stays intact, just.
Oh, I think you could really feel his pain there. He was convinced he'd put his side level.
He's got away. And that is expertly dealt with. That has been cut short. Now, what about a counter-attack? That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And he was alert to it. Mohamed Salah! He should have put that one away.
Mohamed Salah really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Koulibaly calmly anticipates. Liverpool finding their passes.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Passes short and sharp. He could be in here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Madrid could have here their final chance.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
It's a goal kick. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. And that's that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a timid, docile display.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. We have already started here. Oh, well played, well played. And they can counter here. Darwin. Davids calmly anticipates. Darwin is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Darwin. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
If you're looking for options, Peter...
He's gone for goal! That's really well manoeuvred. Engages and forces him off the ball. He's found the way through. Bellingham. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Back into the middle. Lampard. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Nice sequence of passes, this.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Hernandez. Now it's Rafael Leao. So we're still where we started right now. It's a good spell of possession, this. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nunez! Goal! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
You know, what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Liverpool have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Pull it. Great chance! They've done it! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
Rafael Leao! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Defending of the desperate variety. Davids. Nunez. He's got tall. No, not the best of headers. Darwin. Bellingham. And here's Nunez. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Shevchenko. Shevchenko. Oh, this is a very good run. Now Davids. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Shevchenko. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, it's an invitation to go for goal that you...
Bullet! That was travelling. Pull it. Rice gets over and intercepts. Nesta. Nesta makes the interception. Rice. And it's Salah. Oh, chance! They've scored! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Well, this is what we... Climbs up big! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's a mighty effort! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's Mohamed Salah, and he's managed to get free. Schmeichel can pick that up. And the counter is on. Well, that looks a good ball through. Steaming on goalwards. Has a look and place it forward. Thuram played into the box. And he was alert to it. Oh, this is... There's the shot! It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yes.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Madrid playing their part in a real slugfest here, a glut of goals, and nothing to suggest much is going to change. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Cruyff. Now that's really good play on the right, he's driving forward. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he's got the beating of his man. Bellingham. Riddles has a shot! Oh, that's majestic!
As responses to a half-time team talk go, that tops the lot. Of course, it enhances his reputation, and it has to give this team a surge of belief, surely. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Cruyff looks to get on the end of this.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Davids. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Cruyff. Oh, no. No circumventing this opponent.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Mohamed Salah. Rice. Oh, that's a key interception. Liverpool appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Pullet looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Rice. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Shevchenko. Great ball if he can get there. He's onside. Shevchenko plays it in.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Bellingham. He can run onto that. Oh, that's been cut out. Well played. Pullet is firing after that one. Now it's Cruyff. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Pullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Delivers a cross. Oh, smashing header! And it's Roberto Carlos.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Lampard has been caught there, it's a foul. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Gives it back. He's having a go! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
He's had it taken off him. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Davids. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Cruyff.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Shevchenko chasing after it. Vieira. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Hullet, and he has been fouled there, and the referee has shown him a yellow
Se va a
card.
realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Hullet. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Great chance here from position A1. Khac, real chance! It's in! And with that goal comes comfort.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Madrid take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Oh, good ball, shots on here. Liverpool can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. There will be 4 extra minutes.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
And it's Lahm. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. So that's it. It is all over. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here. Messi. Now it's Messi. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. And that could set him on his way. Nice interception, well timed. Koulibaly wins the duel this time. And it's Lahm. Lahm. That's a shade optimistic. Moved on forwards. Lampard. And here's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you can see his annoyance.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Haaland threads one in, and he's there to belt it away. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Rice. No way through, so back it comes. That's a sharp pass. Davids.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time.
Mohamed Salah! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And it's Messi. The fullback is in acres of space here. De Bruyne kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Davids.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now that's well seen too. He's had it taken off him. And here's Mohamed Salah. Davids proves too strong. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's a look and plays it forward. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Gullit looks to get on the end of this. Cruyff, a mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Gullit driving forward, goes looking wide, showing good feet. Oh, he's in, tries a shot, has another go. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Davis promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Haaland.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, well, damn it! No, not quite.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Vieira. And here's Messi.
Lam really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Oh, great chance! And Messi! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
And it's Cruyff. Cruyff. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. Davids. Now Salah. Excellent challenge there. Uncompromising. And they're quick to get it back. Cruyff. And here's Lampard. Can he finish? And the whistle goes for half-time. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Lampard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Now it's Hullet.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Lam made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. It's a pretty loose pass. That's a lovely, neat pass. Davids. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Liverpool appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Messi. Messi! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal 15, Messi.
Hullet under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
He's being shifted off it. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Van Basten. Rice. Madrid are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And it's played forward. Rummenigge, spread out to the left. He gets big! Oh, taken with style! And late in the day, a telling moment.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Hit it. Has a goal! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Davids actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Ball is over the line. "75 minutes played. He is through here.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Pullet fiddles it through. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, as responses go to falling behind, this is quite encouraging. They look quite dangerous.
He rises! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Neuer trying to keep this in. Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Madrid still ahead by the game's only goal. Rice. Oh, good read. Davids.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
5 minutes left on the clock. Davids. Rummenigge. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Cannavaro with the clearance. And they win it back again. And he's picked out the run. He's shifting through the gears here. And the finish! Goal! 2 to the good. They have breathing space.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They win it back and a bit hard.
And yes, it's him again. Madrid could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And that will be it. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Van Basten claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here.
Well, Alessandro Nesta turns defence into an art form. If you like your defender slick and quick, this is the man.
Yeah, am I right in saying he started out as a fullback?
Yeah, I think he may have begun his career as a fullback, but he became a central colossus.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Rafael Leao, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Nesta makes the interception. Roberto Carlos. Gets a good foot in there. Rafael Leao.
This is the time you need that pace.
Shevchenko. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Xiao. That's a sharp pass. Mohamed Salah. Nice interception, well timed. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Lampard. Nicely weighted ball. Roberto Carlos. Gullit might just make this. Gullit. And it's Shevchenko. He's found a way through. Shevchenko couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. No way through. Oh, good, tries a shot! Sticks it away! Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And here's Gullit, pinches it off him.
Gullit really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Lahm. Bellingham. And the shot! It's in! There is the breakthrough!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Xiao.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Bellingham. That's a shade optimistic. Now he's off and running.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
That's headed upfield. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Lampard. And it's Gullit. Gullit! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mohamed Salah. No luck with that dink over the top. Deep into stoppage time. Aimed beyond the defence. Steaming on goalwards. Now it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao finds himself offside. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Mohamed Salah, who's set up one goal so far. Mohamed Salah tries making a foray down the right. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And he stands tall, impenetrable.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Lampard. Now it's Shevchenko. Shevchenko. Bellingham. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Lampard. Davids. Liverpool appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And he was alert to it.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Bellingham! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And the shot's on here. And Gullit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here. He's going for goal! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Kaká. Oh, nice touch. Roberto Carlos. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Corner number 3 coming up. And the shot! No mistake! They are right back in business.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 11.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
El dorsal 8.
That has certainly made things interesting.
El dorsal
Yeah, it's a
19.
very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
El dorsal 20. El dorsal
Pullet
3.
unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pullet! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Pullet has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
That's a nicely measured putt. Nunez! They are queuing up to have a go here.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Oh, smashing header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Nunez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, there's a probing ball. 75 minutes played. Nunez! Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And here's Van Basten. And that is expertly dealt with. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He's found a way through. Cruyff. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting...
Decent hit! It's in! And again they hit the front. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Up he goes! Oh, just needed a better contact.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Lahm, can he get it through?
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Roberto Carlos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And there's green grass ahead of him.
5 minutos de descuento.
That's an excellent interception. Quality ball. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Pull it. And the counter is on. Hernandez. De Bruyne succumbs to the pressure. Cruyff. It's a mighty effort! Same again, same outcome.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Liverpool making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And he's straight offside. Schmeichel can claim that. And that's it. Madrid can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused. And